Hey, how's it going, folks? ET here. Today I thought I'd do a little tutorial. Basically, I'm naming this the Final Cut 10 Watch Me Edit Episode 1. Disclaimer, I'm not a pro, but I've been using it for a while, so I felt that if you're a beginner, maybe you'd like to see how somebody edits, and maybe if you're a pro, you can suggest some things to make my workflow faster. But without any further ado, let's get into editing. So it's kind of like a beginner's level tutorial. I got my project ready to go. I'm going to import some video by hitting on the old down arrow, or you can go in here and import as well. But let's go ahead and use the icon. And my clips are in, I think they're in here, in the cars and coffee. Yeah, there they are. So then now I got to figure out exactly what I want to actually edit. And I totally forgot what I was going to do. Did the Porsche already. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I think I was going to do this. Yeah, I was going to do the S2000, and there's also a new 2886 Hachiroku, which could be either BRZ or, was it FRS for Scion? Basically, the new Hachiroku. Okay, let's go ahead and import that video. I'm gonna leave it where it sits because my OS is on a relatively small SSD, so I like to leave the clips where they are on an external, not external, but on a spinning 1 GB drive. So I don't want to take up my super fast SSD where the OS is on, so I'll leave it where it is. I got the video in the library now, and I'm trying to decide if I want to make this 2 or 1 because there's 2 different cars here, and I usually do videos for each car, but these things are so closely parked to each other that I thought I might do both because it's about a minute. The videos are just about a minute each, so maybe I'll cut them in half and do 2, or maybe I'll just make it a double. Let's see. Let me think about it. But while I'm thinking, I'm going to actually start editing. So with my usual zoom, pan, transition at the front. I'll make it a little bit shorter. I don't like them that long. Just real quick. Yeah, that's kind of a good. Okay, and I'm going to kind of watch the video and watch I'm kind of walking around with a GoPro, so some of the areas might be a little bumpy. And the way I do the videos is I film and I'll edit any like jiggly bumpiness, and then I usually duck the sound down to nothing, and I'll do a voiceover. See, like right there is kind of whoa. So what I might do is go back a little bit. Actually, what first I'm going to do is make this bigger and a little bit bigger on the vertical so I can see. Kind of right there is where it goes jiggly. Whoa. It settles right there, so. Right there. So what I do is I use keyboard shortcut. So B is blade. And if you look here, here's your choices, yeah? You got the blade, you got the zoom, you got the hand, you got the range position, trim, etc. What I usually use, I only use B and A. B for the blade, and A takes me back to the selector. So B, I just made up, I got my cut thing, my razor blade right here, and I cut it. Then I go A to take it off. Now I kind of want to go back to where that jiggliness started. Hopefully it's not too much. Yeah, it's pretty long actually. Maybe go back a little bit farther. 1, 2. I think it starts right about there. So I'm gonna go B for the blade tool, A to get back, and for now I'll just delete this clip. We'll see how it goes. And again, I'm gonna delete the audio. Actually, there's a little bit of hiccup here. Right there. Bam. It actually matches the sound. If you look at the sound wave right there, I can kind of tell that's where it happened. So put my B for blade. And then I want to kind of, right when it stops, I start to walk in as well. So I think I'll cut it right there, A, and then hit that backspace key. Let's see what else we got here. Get a little look at the interior of the car. It's one of my favorite, the Honda S2000s. I might have to get one of these actually. Take a look. I'm not a fan of the wing on this one, but you know, it's not my car, so whatever. I'm sure it has downforce definitely, but not subtle enough for me. Okay, so now I gotta decide. 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. I'm gonna make my cut there, and then decide if I really wanna make this a double car or not. Okay. So we got there. Let me scroll over to see where the thingamajiggy is. Gonna walk up, look at the massive over fender, super deep dish, big freaking mega wing in the back for the downforce and for just pure awesome looks. The 86, the Hachiroku, the Shin Hachiroku, the new 86. I love this car so much. Man, this thing's awesome. Must have cost a pretty penny to build. Again, I'm shooting this video with my GoPro Hero 3 Plus Silver Edition. But with the light in Texas on a sunny day, everything looks good, even a crappy camera. Well, I'm not saying the Hero's a crappy camera, but it's the middle range one, so it still looks good. Damn, that's nice. You know what? I think I'm going to keep these two together. I think it's kind of the best of both worlds. Whoa, a little bit shaky there, so let me see if I can. It pauses there. I think right there it goes a little shaky. So let's go B. Hit that blade tool. Let it shake a little bit. And you know what? To compensate for my shakiness, what I might do is I might blade it right there. Go back to A, delete this clip. And then I might go slow motion on the last one here. And my biggest problem is I use iMovie, I use Final Cut Pro, and I use Sony Vegas on the PC side, or Sony Movie Studio. So trying to remember how to do the speed on the clip is half the fun. And how do you slow this down? I totally forgot. It's somewhere over here. Oh, there we go. So let's slow it down 50%. And you notice it renders at the top pre-renders, but I have my settings. Hold on, let me go to preferences and kind of show you guys something. I have mine, you got a playback option, and you can do background rendering checked. And mine is after I take my hands off the mouse and don't do anything, after a second, it starts rendering. So what I'll do is, if I'm kind of thinking and I know I have some time, I'll just take my hands off the mouse, don't move it around, let it render while I'm thinking. That way at the end, it doesn't have to render as much. Some people don't do that, but I like to do that, depending on how many changes I make to the video, basically. So I have mine set for a second. Some people have it set for like 5 seconds. But you can still work with it, but it's just, I like it when the render is done. So at the end of the video, by the time I'm at the end, it's pretty much done all the rendering. It's just a matter of exporting, and then I can upload it to YouTube or whatever I want to do with it. I don't know if I like that or not. Let's see if there's any What can I do to this thing? Wonder if I got any special effects type things. Where are those things at? Yeah, here they are. Let's see. What can I do? Bokeh randomness. Let's try that. I might just leave that on there for the fun of it. Yeah, why not? You know what? I might slow this down even more. See, watch. I'll take my hands off the mouse, and then you'll see it starts rendering right here. And before you know it, it's done. Okay. Yeah, why not? Let me get a little fancy here. I wonder if I want to throw a transition in here for the fun of it. Maybe a zoom and pan. Or should I go dissolve? Movements. Let's see what I can do. Let's do all. It's easier to kind of look through. I usually don't like to go too crazy on the old transition, but I just do a simple one. I'll just do that. Whoa, that's probably way too long here. Let me shorten that up a little bit. More like that. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Why not? Why not? Why the heck not? Cool. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a little fade in the beginning. And then, you know, a whole bunch of me walking around the car, showing them off. And then a couple cuts here and there. Not really too, you know, I don't like to get too crazy with the special effects or anything, but every once in a while I'll throw something in. And again, the majority of this is me voicing over, so I'll do that as well. I wonder if I can do that at the same time I'm recording. But what I got to do now is actually duct all the audio down to 0. Make sure I don't miss any of the old cuts that I did. Yeah, I probably should have done this before I did any of the cuts, but yeah, whatever. Before or after, it doesn't matter. Excuse me. So, I think I'll put an outro. Where's basic text? Basic title. I'll just put it right here. Let it render. I wonder if I got any. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's do the old thanks for watching. And we'll go get some text here. Let's bump up the size. See what that looks like. I'm not sure about that color. Aqua. And I definitely like it more right there. Now the font, that's a whole different story. Do I actually like that font? Not sure. Let's see if we can find something. Something more interesting. Oh, I definitely like that one. But it looks like we're going to have to shrink it a little bit to make it fit. Thanks for watching. And we need to add one more transition. I think I want to dissolve to color. Put that right here. Yeah, I want to create a transition, but I want to make this small, like that. And again, as soon as I move my hand, it'll start rendering in the background. Yeah, that's pretty cool. What I might want to do is actually, let's bump this, we'll move this up. And recently I've been adding this, recently as much as one video ago. I'm gonna import, let's see, desktop. Oh wait, gotta go through here. Then I gotta go to Dropbox. Then I gotta go to YouTube. Where's my YouTube stuff? Is it already open? Oh, there it is. No, it's not YouTube. It's podcast logos. Right there. And let's see if we can find the AutomobileOtaku one. A lot of crap in here. Bam, there we go. Let's import that. Add to the existing. Should be at the bottom here. So I'll take a big chunk of this. And I'm going to drop it right there. Gonna shrink it for sure. Let's make it about this big. Okay. And we'll tighten that up right there. I'm guessing I have to start about right. Oh, a little bit too close. I guess it's right on the line. We'll do that then. Thanks for watching. There we go. That's cool. Okay, now I need a video. Another video from the old Cars and Coffee. Since we are doing cars, let's see, maybe I can feature something else that people haven't quite seen yet. Let's see. We did those. I did the Porsche Turbo already. Did the Skyline already. How about, let's go back a little bit. Yeah, how about the Ford? This is relevant because the new GT is coming out from Ford. And I think I need more room here, so let's shrink that up a little bit. Drop the clip right there. Definitely gonna figure out a good spot to put right there. Okay. Bam. B for blade. Do a little chop it chop. Oh, no, no. I don't want to chop there. I want to chop here. There we go. A to bring it back. Delete it. Now we need to shrink it. There we go. Shrink it up so it matches the size of our old logo here. The old AutomobileOtaku. And let's see how that looks. Kind of like it. Now, which one ends before which one? There we go. Okay, let's let it render. And I think I'm not done. I gotta do my voiceover. Forgot about that. Okay, let's see. How much time do I have? I got about 2 minutes. And I usually freestyle the hell out of this, so. Oh, I know what I can do. How about we end the video right now and I'll do the voiceover. And then, if you want to, you can go check this out. And I'll throw you, where's the channel at? It is YouTube. And my channel will be here. It is AutomobileOtaku. So users.com/AutomobileOtaku. Woo, that monitor is blown out. I'll have to fix that later. My settings are a little out of whack, but okay. Thanks for watching. I hope this kind of helped you. Sometimes I think when you watch somebody else edit or do anything, you can kind of get ideas from them. And when I watch people, I kind of get ideas from them. And then all of us can kind of learn together. So I hope this helped. If you have any questions, of course, throw them down in the comments. Don't forget, mash that subscribe button, thumbs up, drop a comment. Trying to hit that 5,000 subscribers in 2015, if at all possible. We're over 500 now, so a long way to go, but we're moving up. That's a good thing. Okay, guys and ladies, peace and aloha.